You may have been lied to by the media. See this? Right now, what is this? 2:27 in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. Go down to Cuba. Pick any of these cities over here. There's the hurricane. Pick this, whatever all these names are. Just punch them in. You might find a weather station. Real legit weather station. Check the wind speed. This is at 100 meters or 330 feet. Well, this map's kind of showing it. Some 45, 60, 70 miles an hour. Does that sound like 150 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 130 miles an hour? No, it doesn't. Why? Because you've been lied to. Does anyone know how a hurricane works? I just did my research. I actually did take some weather classes back in the day, and I tried to explain all this stuff. That was the same class too, back in 2008. Everyone was high-fiving each other because they voted for Obama. I don't even want to get into that, but that's New York for you. Smart kids, millennials. Are they smart? Nope. Okay, so that's that political statement over. But that's I just remember the class from that vividly that day, and that was when the class basically started around that time. So that was that. But wind speed, right? Think of flying an airplane. If it's 90 degrees in Florida on the ground in September, and you get on the airplane, is it still going to be 90 degrees when you're up in the air? No, it's going to be cold. Things change at different altitudes. Pressures, temperatures, wind speeds. Wind speeds change at wind speeds. What? Wind speeds change at different altitudes? Yeah. So you mean when they're reporting like 150 mile an hour wind gust or something, is that on the ground? Is that smack on the ground? Like bam, say, can I get any closer? Is that on the ground? No, it's not. That's like 1,000 feet up in the air. Maybe 500 feet up in the air. Maybe 100 feet up in the air. Is your shit, are you standing 100 feet in the air? Are you a dinosaur? Are you some sort of monster? Are you the Hulk? Are you 100 feet tall? No, you're not. So, the wind speed's not going to be 150 miles an hour. What? Did I just say that? No, I've been running around like a maniac thinking I'm going to get a storm. But something just did not click when I started going around these little areas of Cuba and all around here, checking the weather. It didn't click. And then I'm thinking, let me go play with these maps. I found some stuff. This is windy.com. What is it? Michael, or previously known as Brendan. See, look at this. Now, when you go over here, whee! This is, what the heck's your altitude right here? That's 10 meters above ground. It's picking up a little bit. But I just see like 70, 80, 90. Oh man, 90. Look at that. It's not going above 90 miles an hour, which isn't bad. Over here on this side, like 30, whatever. See the right side of Florida. We'll get worse. Let's go. Yeah, that's the wind speed. 10 meters above ground. That's like 30 something feet. Let's do 500 meters. That's like 1650. Oh man, look, it speeds up. Look at this thing. Whoa, 130. Whoa. What the hell's 1600 feet above above the ground? No. So you've been lied to, man. This is what the media does. They get these readings from the higher upper altitudes, and they think that the ground speed is going to be that windy, but it's not. We got duped like this years ago. There was some hurricane that was supposedly coming to rip through here at 80 mile an hour winds or something, and it was like 30 miles an hour. Everyone panicked, went nuts. So don't go nuts. That's what I'm telling you right now. Do not go nuts about this storm. Sure, do your little basic preparations, but don't freaking evacuate. I'm thinking we're gonna get wind speeds maximum around here, like 90 miles an hour. Can we even change the date on this thing? Is there like a forecast over here? No. I don't know. There's some way how to do it. I'm still playing around. Windy. Look at that, windy. Sunday. Moves this shit up over here. Look at the wind speed, man. Ground level. Where is it now? Oh, that's past condo land now. Where did it bring this bitch back down? Sunday. Where is this shit? Sunday. It's right around like condo land. Cape Colma. That's where I got my my snap-on wrench the other day. I had to go for a long ride all the way out here. Like, what's the wind speed? Like 70 miles an hour. You know, we're like on this side. Which is a good side. Right over here, we're on this side, so we're not going to get too much wind. So I'm going nuts, strapping stuff down. I'm calling it right now. 2:30. I'm calling it. The media hypes it up. Panic. The governor hypes it up. Panic. No one's 1,650 feet tall. But that's just that. Let me upload this video. My concern is basically none now. Doing my own research, but it's kind of like learning how to do stuff, like the how-to videos that everyone loves. Everyone wants to know information. I just turned myself into a weatherman with free apps, but it makes sense though, is what you see on the ground. See, if you're far away from this shit, you're not gonna get it. But if you like been to these areas and you see the storm and this is projected and you know what happens, there's some history, it's not gonna be the case.